So whatever the future for Spider-Man holds after Spider-Man No Way Home will be a really interesting one, because the contract for Spider-Man as it relates to Tom Holland only leaves that character and him with one appearance remaining in the MCU. But we know that the relationship was extended in some sort of way. Now, according to brand new reports that are going off the back of old leaks that have all turned out to be true, it seems to point towards the fact that we can expect another trilogy of Spider-Man films in the MCU starring Tom Holland. So quite clearly, when it comes to the future of Spider-Man in the MCU, in film in general, there's something to be said about everybody wanting to get their hands on the character and use him as much as possible. And of course, even having Sony, Disney, and Marvel agree to put Sony's universe into the MCU in a strange way is all something that nobody at one point expected to be a reality, but it now is. Now, what the future holds for everything Sony's developing and how that's going to connect to everything remains to be seen. But again, if we look at everything we know from recent reports and leaks for Spider-Man No Way Home, if we compare it to leaks that hinted towards the plot of the film as far back as when they first started shooting it, everything is matching up. And if we look at what they revealed publicly in regards to the future of Spider-Man, that also lines up with everything. One interesting note that everybody sort of took away from looking back at old reports and what we've discussed before is the fact that Sony and Disney are interested in working together beyond just one more cameo for Tom Holland, and instead they want another trilogy. And it sounds like pretty much everybody now is saying that this is exactly what's going to happen. They will produce a second MCU trilogy of films where Sony has a little bit more say, if you will, into what they want to connect from their universe into it, and it's not so standalone and kind of ignoring the bigger picture. And I honestly agree, and I think that this is true, because why wouldn't it be? It's what Sony always wanted. It's what's going to make their films seem more important than they did if they were standing on their own. And it would be Disney's and Marvel's best interest to agree to this to keep Spider-Man, to not have multiple Spider-Man out there or another reboot or something that damages the brand. And Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios and Disney do not want to rip Spider-Man out of their own universe. So I honestly 100% agree with everything. We've been saying it here for a while. They're not going to give up Tom Holland. That's just not going to happen. Everybody's best interest is to hang on to him and put him into everything that you can. And as I said, back when I did the video for, oh my god, it's forever ago now, but it was like a year before Spider-Man Far From Home came out. I did the video talking about how there's going to be a legal dispute. I talked about it in that video, how the contracts are going to come into play and how by the end of it, everybody's going to get what they want, including more Spider-Man films in the MCU, where Sony can call more shots. That's all going to happen. It's more evident now than ever.